what your deal is, huh? But I know how to pack a building, huh? Over here we keep it real simple, huh? Just facts over feelings, yeah. Facts over feelings.
Yo, it's Facts Over Feelings in the building, B. Yo, I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share to this page, yo. We 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 hit up 5 content every week. Every week we have a new subject that we talk about. And today we got a guest in the building. D Stone is in the building.
Oh man, what's
Let's
up?
go. I want everybody to go over to his page, his YouTube page, man. He's a YouTube subscribe, man. He do content, really good content, man. His page is D Stone Vlogs, baby. Let's give it up.
Hey, appreciate it. Hey, I did not know I was a guest though. To be quite honest with you, I didn't know I was a guest, bro.
You didn't know you was a guest, man.
Nah,
Look,
I
I
did
tricked
not.
him on here, man.
Tricked them on it, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So today, man, we're going to talk about should you change for a person to be in a relationship with them? Should you change for a person to be in a relationship with them? That's the biggest topic today. Some people feel like that they're going to be in a relationship with somebody and they're really happy about certain things that they are about themselves, but their other person is saying, hey, I kind of really don't like this about you, et cetera, et cetera. And, you know, maybe you need to change that. Should you do it because you really want to be in a relationship with them? We're going to start this thing off with Kevo. I want to hear what Kevo got to say about this thing, man. What's up? Talk to me.
All right. Should you change? Yes, you should change. You should change. If it's something that I feel like this. In order to get something that you never had before, you're gonna have to do some things that you never did before. And in a relationship, if you have a toxic trait or something like that, or you have something that's really bad and really triggering the other person, then you're gonna be forced to change. You're gonna be forced to change, or you're not gonna have that relationship. So my short answer, my first go around is yes, you should change.
Okay. So before I ask my second question, I'm gonna let Joel in the building, baby. I'm gonna see what he gonna say. Let's go.
Um, I would agree with Kevo that if you want that relationship, then yeah, you have to change. But I would also say that you shouldn't change so much of yourself to where you lose yourself. That because if you're being somebody that you're not just for that other person, then it's not going to be something that you can keep up. So yeah, it mean change is always is well, I would say always good. Change is good, but like I said, I guess it depends on how much you want that relationship and also how much of how much changing you're gonna do for that other person. So that's my 2 cents on it.
Okay. I actually kind of shocked, man. I just thought someone was a little. Well. I say this, and I do have a question to probably hit y'all with later. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and ask it. So one of my questions is, should what if you didn't have anything? I ain't gonna say have anything. What if it was something that she wanted you to change that you didn't feel like you needed to change? Let's say, um, let's say that you were a passive person, and she was like, I can't believe you let that person do that or say that to you. Like, man up, man. You need to you need to handle that. I can't believe you let that person talk to me that way. You know what I'm saying? But you a type of person to try to talk it through. Hey, I'm sorry if I stepped on your shoe or stepped on your foot. Woo woo. But she like, no. We need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to go inside his head, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Not necessarily go inside his head, but you see what I'm saying? Like she wants you to change your personality that you naturally are that you naturally are to satisfy her or her needs. So in that case, in that scenario, what would you do in that scenario? D Stone.
Well, I'm a bit nonchalant to a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
And like for an example, my girl she likes to go out a lot. So she likes to get dressed up, put on a dress. She want me to put on a suit, not a
yeah,
tie necessarily, but
yeah,
slacks and all the whole thing.
yeah,
So I'm not that kind of guy per se.
yeah,
I'm a t-shirt, hat backwards,
yeah,
shorts, sandals kind
yeah,
of dude.
yeah,
So I kind of learned to not change completely, but kind of, give a little way to where, she kind of likes
yeah,
that the things she kind of like me to do. So
yeah,
that's what I say. I'm a little bit more forgiving for stuff like that.
yeah,
I do
yeah,
certain things, but certain stuff, I ain't finna do. And I think she knows that
Hey,
because
yeah.
we kind of communicate a lot on a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So some things I'll change a little bit for, some things should change a little bit for, but we not like just changing our whole personality or
Yeah.
characteristics or stuff we do.
So let me ask you this: is it something that she's asked you to change that you like? Nah, I ain't doing it.
I don't think so. Not yet. Not
Yeah,
yet.
not
That
yet,
hasn't
not
come
yet.
up yet. Yeah, that hasn't
Yeah,
come up
yeah,
yet.
yeah,
So
yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Word of advice, man. Some stuff is a slippery slope.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
No, I'm just joking with you, man. I'm just joking with you. So, money, man. What you think? What you think? What you think, money?
I'm not changing nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Actually, the first reaction is the correct one. So
No,
yeah.
no, no. I am all
mm,
for it though. I
I
feel
agree.
like I feel like you should change as necessary. I don't feel like you should change everything about you. I feel like just because somebody thinks that you're doing something wrong, like for instance, I don't cook often. Like that's just not me. So somebody wanted me to like cook more. Okay, I can kind of give into that if I like you enough. But to change like
Like you
wholeheartedly,
enough.
if I like you enough, I'm not
Okay.
cooking for everybody. I'm not. I'm just not doing it. For what? I'm not gonna marry everybody. So why I'm cooking for everybody? I just don't agree with it. But I mean I
So
feel
if I
like you
asked you
should
to cook
change.
for me, would you do it?
No, no, no. Not even ramen noodles. I'm not putting a boiling water on the pot of boiling water on the stove for you. No.
Oh, knock it off. Mm,
What?
mm.
Man.
so I got a question. I got a question to that. I got a question for Money.
Okay.
Um, you just made a statement right there. You said I'm not going to marry everybody. So I ain't cooking for everybody. So my
Mhm.
question to you is, what is your purpose for dating again?
So that goes back to that whole like what I was saying before in the submissive thing. So I feel like it's some things you save for people that you really you're not gonna give your all to everybody. And I feel like I'm not cooking to like I'm not stuffing everybody and doing everything for every person because every person not gonna accept it the way I want it to be accepted. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for a reason, not for you to just eat and then go. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this so we can build. So how you building and cooking and being nice to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You folding clothes and you washing clothes for every single person that you're talking to and that you're dating. That just doesn't make sense to me. I wouldn't even be able to call everybody right name. But that's
I
the
mean,
case.
so you really didn't answer the question though, because you say, I mean, what is your purpose for dating? If you dating a person, sound like to me if you dating a person, and then you recognize, look, I don't think he gonna take it that well, but then why is you still dating that person though?
What do you mean? Why would if I don't see
I mean,
like if I don't feel like where I am now, if I don't like something, then I'll just stop talking to that person. Like it just, if you don't see potential in that person, then it doesn't make sense to keep going.
and
Like
so
it's
Right,
just,
what? So
right.
like, so what is your purpose for dating? When you date, what is your purpose in dating?
I want to, like, if I'm dating you, I want it to grow into something. I'm not just doing it for my health.
I see what Kelvin's saying. He's basically saying like
I
because
mean, what is your purpose then? What is
seem
your purpose?
I mean, she just answered that, but what I'm saying, I think where you
Kind of.
getting at, I think where you getting at is it seems like sometimes she's saying like I'm dating just to have fun on some things, on some people, and then on sometimes I'm
Exactly.
dating to really see where it's going. And I'm kind of, I'm playing around. Or I'm actually dating,
So everybody you've
taking it serious.
dated, you've been serious about, or everybody you talk to, you've been like extremely
Try
serious
to be,
about. Like you try. I
yes,
mean, but then do you cut it off immediately? Like when you realize, okay, this is gonna be a deal breaker. Like I know this is
yes,
Carl. You're not even a mean person, so I know you're not
totally.
cutting them off.
I know that, so I know some bottom. Poof, poof for smoke.
So you gonna
Just out of
ease
here. Just
ease
I,
your way out.
I
You gonna
fade
ease
out.
your
Yeah,
way. You gonna fade
I
out.
fade
Okay,
out.
so
Right.
it's like, okay, you just getting to that point where you just gonna be done with it. Now other people, some people can be like, okay, Deborah is like real, like she don't listen. Like she really don't listen. And it's probably because like I don't agree with everything you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you could lead me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people I do listen to. Some people could say, like, okay, she really didn't argue with me that much. Now she did have a smart mouth, but she didn't argue with me that much.
Here
So
we go.
But
that's true.
it sounds like you go into like an interaction, maybe not with everybody, with some people with the mindset of that I'm not gonna give my all to this person until they prove to me that this is going somewhere. And I think
Yeah.
that but I also think that if you going back to what Kevo was saying or whatever, he's like, what's your purpose for dating or whatever? It's like to me, when you date somebody, there's a end goal in mind. So even if it's just that, well, I want to date this person just to see where it goes, but I'm not going into it saying I'm gonna reserve this for one person. I'm gonna save myself for this person, but then when I get with this person, then I'm gonna do more because I want to see where it goes. It's
Yeah,
How
like
about
it's
yeah.
this?
like you're
So
wasting people's time when you do that.
if I'm talking to somebody, then I'm trying to see where it go. But if you're dating, then I know, like, okay, I'm gonna start doing this, and this. How about that? If that makes sense. Like, if I'm
No.
just talking to you,
Okay, but what's the
if we're talking and like we're getting to know each other, I'm not gonna do the same things I would do if we were like if I'm dating and then we're growing from that dating and I'm trying to move towards something else, like if marriage, if that's the case, or what, you know what I'm saying, having kids, things like that.
But you come across like
see?
there's certain
I never
things that you're
asked you
gonna
about
withhold.
talking to.
Go ahead, Kevo.
See, I never asked you about talking to somebody. I asked you about what's your purpose of dating a person. That's what I asked you because of your earlier comments. In your earlier comments, you were talking about holding back, and I ain't gonna cook for this person. I ain't gonna cook for that person. Well, then if you got the person over at your house, then sound like to me that's a date situation because at your house, and they shouldn't be at your house. If you just talking with them, and then okay, so you holding back with this person. Why are you holding back with this person? But then you ain't holding back with another person. If your purpose, so that's why I asked you, what's your purpose for dating? When you date a person, not talking to a person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so I got a question for everybody on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing? What is one trait or characteristic about you that you will not change for your significant other?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Mm,
I think for me, it would be my outgoing. If my significant other said, "Man, you talk too much. You need to tone it down," I'd be like, "Nah, kick rocks." I think my um outgoingness and ability to talk to any and everybody, no matter who you are and what your title is, defines me. So I don't think I'll change that about myself.
Hmm. I don't
Okay.
know. I have to
About
think
you,
about that
money.
one.
I would say,
Okay, we'll jump to money then. We'll see what she got.
Yeah.
I would say that it's one that I'm really playful. I mean, I know when to cut it off, but I just like to play like I'm really silly. Like not silly, but I just like laughing. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't switch that off. Like I can't be with somebody that's serious all the time. Um,
Damn.
And I can't be with somebody that's serious all the time because life. I mean, you gotta have some type of break. But I guess another thing I wouldn't be able to turn off is like when I lock into something, like, and I just gotta like get it done. I guess like growth, right? So when I start feeling uncomfortable, you usually gotta deal with that until I move out of that phase or until I get to where I'm going, kind of thing.
So you wouldn't change what? What
Like
would
when
you?
I'm ready, like I get really, really uncomfortable. Like I'll go through phases where I'm like super, super uncomfortable, right? Because I'm
Yeah.
so it's whatever I'm doing is like okay, I feel like I'm not. Is this too easy or this is just I don't feel like it's changed nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to move forward, kind of thing. And then
So,
everything around me just gets. I make everything around me uncomfortable. Like it just
so women. I mean, so basically, what we always say about women, the women like, the grass is green on the other side. You tired of them. You want to move on to the next
not with
shiny thing.
him. I'm just saying with like things in my life, like job, career movements and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like men take the time to get themselves together and like strive for their goals. Women put their desires on the back burner. So
Yeah.
we would have to alternate
So
when it comes to
okay, I get what you're saying. So you're saying if your significant other say, "Man, stop moving around, bouncing around. Like stick with one thing
Mhm.
and perfect that. Like
Yeah.
quit moving around so much."
Or that thing
You
where like,
wouldn't do it.
okay, I want you to have kids and I'm ready to do something with my career. You know what I'm saying? You ain't
Yeah.
finna like I'm not gonna like that's something that I'm not gonna like we're gonna have to discuss that. Either
Yeah.
better timing or something like that. Like I feel like I
Yeah.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to compromise that.
Yeah. JOL. You figured it out yet?
Well, I would say I would say well, for me, just picking back on what she said because I tend to date younger women, and so for me, I guess something that I wouldn't compromise on is I have one daughter and I don't plan on having any more children. So it's like,
Okay.
but I state those things up front, and so
Yeah. But
that's one
but
thing I can
what?
say. I'm always transparent with the person that I'm dealing
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. But what characteristic about yourself that you do or about yourself on a daily that you wouldn't change about yourself
Uh,
if someone
well,
asked you to do it?
well,
Somebody say,
where the opposite
just
side of
throwing
money,
something out there.
where the
You said what
opposite
now?
side of money is that I don't like somebody who played all the time. It's like me. Carl, you worked with me before. I'm
Yeah.
somebody. It's like I tend to like to work alone. I have
Mm-hmm.
laser focus,
Yep.
and it's like, and that's another thing about me too. Is like when I'm focused on something, I don't like to be pulled away from it. And
Yeah.
so I can be very serious when I'm doing whatever I'm doing because I like to present things in a certain
Yeah.
way. So
Yeah.
it's like
So
I'm not a
somebody tell
person.
you, man, quit being so serious, man. Loosen up.
Right.
Yeah,
I
yeah. You
tend
be
to
like,
have that
nah.
problem. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just the opposite actually.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. So you had that problem, but would you change it?
No.
Because why? That defines you.
Yeah, because that's what. In fact, a woman may say they want me to change it, but I believe actually those are the things that make her attracted to me.
Mm, okay, okay, that makes sense. Kevo.
Well, like I said, I could pretty much play off of kind of what Money said and what Joe said. And the one thing that I will not change about me is whatever it is that's motivating at the time, whatever I'm inspired by or motivated by the time, I can kind of get tunnel vision. And that's the thing, and that's the thing that I'm on. I'm on. This is what I'm on right now. Well, no matter what it is, like, I could be on the Lord at this time, or I could be on. I'm on my money right now. I'm on this. Whatever I'm on at the time, I'm on my workout tip. Whatever I'm on at that time, that's the one thing that I'm not going to change. That's my motivation at that moment in time, and that's the one thing about me that I will not change.
Are you a like you're saying laser focus? So are you a person that you
Tunnel
like?
vision.
This is the one
Driven.
thing that I'm sticking to, and I want to work on. And your significant other or somebody say, well, can you do two or three things at once? I need you to do this. Like, stop being so focused on one thing. Can you I need you to work on something else too as well. Is that something that you not going to do
Like I
because that's
said,
not you?
no. See, this the thing. A lot of people get in their mind that they can multitask. You can't
Mhm.
multitask. You got to focus on one thing. And when you get that one, I hate to leave. I hate to leave something undone. When I leave something undone, and it bothers me, it hunts. So the thing about it is when I'm on something, I'm gonna see it to the end. Now, I'm cognizant. I know when something coming to the end, I know when to end it. But I mean, I'm gonna
Yeah,
see it to the end. And so, and I
yeah.
can't change that about me. That's just one characteristic about me. That whatever it is, whatever I'm on at that time. Like I said, it could be the Lord. It could be whatever it is that I'm on at that time. I'm gonna be on it, and I'm not gonna change it. It's the road that I'm
So,
gonna take to the
so,
end.
so let me ask this for Joel and Kevo. If you had this girl that, like you said, y'all engaged, so now you guys are talking about um your personal space, right? So now because this person is about to invade your personal space, y'all about to move in together or whatever, and she said, "Well, um, just throwing something out here. You may or may not do this. They just say you, you know, I don't separate my clothes. I just throw all of them in the washing machine. And because that's just me. I'm a bachelor. That's what I've been doing. And she say, no, now you know, you need to separate your clothes. Like I can't deal with it. I mean, I'm a neat freak when it comes to laundry, and everything needs to be separated. And you need to have four loads, and you need to have lights, darks, gentles, delicates, whites. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, she wants you to change that. Would you change? Would you change because that's small to you?
No. For me, actually, I'm the person that would be the neat freak, and like I say, anybody that's coming to my space or whatever is like that's just what it is. You're coming into my space, and you're going to be the one that does the change. It's not going to be me. It's like because I'm allowing you to come and live with me. And
Hmm.
and if you can't do that, then that's fine. Then you stay in your space, and I'll stay in mine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Money, do would you change if it was something? If it was some small stuff like you said, you're engaged now, and now you're about to um move in, y'all about to move in with each other, and it's something like, hey, I noticed every time I came to your house, you had shoes all over the place. Like I need you to be a little bit more tidy, you know. Would you say no, I'm not gonna change it? And if you want it clean, then you clean it,
Mhm.
that's me, you know. Would you do that?
Uh, I would say there's something like this again. I don't like. I'm gonna keep saying it because somebody don't believe me. I don't like to argue, right? But I feel, I feel like that's something minor. That's something minor that you can fix, Like, but I feel like if you see my shoes, just pick them up and move them. Because if I see your shoes, I'll pick them up and move them. Like that's just something minor. If you see a problem, fix it. Since you want to be the head of the household, fix the problem. Move the
I'm, I'm,
shoes.
I'm, I'm gonna fix it by telling you to put your shoes in a proper place when
Yep.
you come in my place.
I'm gonna walk right by them.
All
Clean
right,
it up.
Yeah,
all right.
This
yeah.
your house.
Don't
This
get
your
a
house.
lamp
Clean it
upside
up.
your head.
Clean it up. This your house.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
so
Okay. All right.
Right.
so
That's
so
how
so
I
D
feel.
Stone, D Stone.
Yo,
So if you had something, so let me ask you this question because I think you missed this one. What is a quality about yourself that defines you that you wouldn't change?
For your
uh,
significant other.
what you say?
For your significant other, like if they ask you to change.
Oh, okay. Huh. I would probably say how patient I am. Maybe.
Okay. Okay. So now your significant other is saying, uh man, Say for instance, in a situation where there's tension, right?
Yeah.
Between you made a mistake and you stepped on somebody's shoe and dude bucking up. You know what I'm saying? But because you patient, you lay back, you like, hey man, it's cool, man. I'm sorry, woo woo. But your girl is like, man, you let him punk you, man. You can't be patient. You know what I'm saying about
Yeah.
this situation, man. Now you should have stepped up, man. Man up. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Would over time, as she keeps continually saying that because you're that patient person, with every situation, would you change because that's what you think that your significant other wants you to be?
See, that depends on the situation right there. That depends on the situation.
Your
Like
patience depends on the situational.
situation, man. Because with that example,
Yeah.
I'm snapping on dude either way. It's over with.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, but I
yeah,
get what you're saying.
yeah.
I guess if she wanted to be a little bit more aggressive, I
Hmm.
mean, that's just tough to say because I'm not too aggressive by nature, but I can be when I need to be.
Okay.
Uh, so that's like
Yeah.
I said, I'm kind of nonchalant about a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But what if she wants you to care more since you're nonchalant about it? Like you don't never got nothing to say about it. You think everything okay. It's not okay.
yeah,
I
you
think in
know,
that case he needs a new woman.
dang.
hey, see, that's why I was like, hey, I'm here.
See,
Because
Joe
again, I
replacing
always say
everything.
you are to customize the woman to you, not the other way around. Now you don't come
Yeah,
in here and demanding nothing. This is how I am, and you come in and you adjust.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with
No,
that. Like
no.
it ain't doing. I'm not doing too much
Oh,
changing.
you
You know what
gonna
I'm
submit?
saying?
You talking to D Stone?
No,
You
I'm
gonna
talking to
submit D
money.
Stone?
I'm talking to
Oh no.
Monet. You know what it
Oh
is?
wait.
Stop playing.
No, I don't.
So you are willing to change some small things about yourself in order to make the relationship move forward. But just not everything.
No, not everything. It got to be on both ends. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be changing just a little bit, and she ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like we kind of got a pretty good ground settle where we both kind of coming together and changing certain things just a little
Yeah.
bit that she may not like, or I may not like that she does. So
Yeah. 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 I get you. So let me ask you this. What it stands for is like changing, right? Let me ask this question. Should you, and D Stone kind of touched on this just a little bit. Would you do something that you don't like just because your significant other likes it?
I
So
mean,
I know you touched on it a little bit,
yeah,
and not saying you don't like it. You just said that she likes to do it more,
yeah,
right? So would you? So it's just like I say money. If you had a significant other and he liked to work on cars, you don't too much care for it, right?
yeah.
Would you go outside and sit on a lawn chair just to keep him company while he working on his cars? Or would you be
I would,
like, I'm gonna stay in the house and I catch you when you come in?
no, I would have to respond based on my personality, right? So if you like to work on cars, I like learning, right? I'm really that like learning from like that's what I want somebody to know how to work on cars. I want somebody to know how to fix things so I can learn how to fix stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that I have patience with it. I have patience with sitting out there. Now we talking about just watching you play Madden. I don't want to learn that. I don't want to sit there and try to figure it out. Like no, I
Okay,
don't.
okay, okay, okay. That is a very, 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 very good example. So if you had a guy that on Saturday mornings that's what he do. You know what I'm saying? He play Call of Duty, he play Madden with his boys or whatever the case might be. And because you want to spend time with him, you sit there on the couch and sit beside him while he play his video game.
No, I
Like
can sit there with Call of Duty, but I am not sitting there with Madden. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Madden, Call of Duty is a two-player game that I can get with, but like
yeah,
Madden is just no. I cannot. I can't watch. I don't. I just started watching football. Honestly,
yeah. Yeah.
I just
So
not,
okay.
not interested. I
Okay.
wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't bother you honestly though. I'll go.
Yeah.
It's other
So
No,
TV
just
business.
you being in the room, sitting up, looking upside my head would bother me. I would actually leave.
I'm if I see it's what you're
I was
doing,
like,
I'm gonna
baby,
move
go to the
around.
back. I'm like, no, get the hell
You
up out
don't
of here.
got. First of all, you're not gonna tell me where to go because I'm gonna sit right there.
uh
Then when I feel like moving, I will move around. It's gonna be another TV in the house.
Don't
I can
make me
go
put
watch
this
TV.
controller down.
Do what you need to do.
Don't make me
Do what
pause
you
this
need to do.
game.
Right, and then I'll be the one that cut the cords. I'm gonna go
Re-
cut the cords. Now ain't no playing the games no more.
so let me ask you this, JOL. So if you had a woman that likes to shop and you may not be a person of shopping all the time, would you go with her shopping just to, spend time with her because you don't because she go all the time. So, you like, well, this, I'll do something that you like and
Yeah,
you'll do something that I like.
actually, my response might surprise you, but yes. Um,
Okay.
actually, when I was married, I knew my wife, she loved to shop. So whenever we
Mm-hmm.
would go out of town, I would look up the outlet malls in the area and I would
Mm-hmm.
like map out like a little itinerary because I knew she loved that. Me, I'm a person
Yeah.
that I know what I want. I go into the mall, I get what I want, and I'm done. But
Mm-hmm.
she likes to just go and browse for hours. So
Yeah.
it's like sometimes I would stroll through the store with her, and then sometimes, hey, I'll be over here and just call me when you're ready.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I'm reasonable. I don't have a
Okay.
problem with
Okay.
it.
Okay. So is it just the shopping thing, or
Or
was it, or it don't matter? It was just some things that she liked that you did, and you really necessarily didn't care for.
yeah, so I don't care for watching Lifetime.
Yeah.
But if I got a woman that I'm into, she like, like say for example, money would like, we come watch Lifetime with me. Sure, baby. I put my arm around and act like I want to be there. I'll
Right.
engage, ask a question, I
Right.
do all that.
Right.
Be
Right.
watching BMF if I'm
Cause,
over
So
cause,
there.
cause
so
I know when we get back to the bedroom, I'm gonna get what I want. So hey, I'm willing to put in that work.
D, D Stone, do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? I mean, it seemed like you already said you kind of do, you know what I'm saying? Like say with the whole
Yeah,
dressing up thing, you say you more of a laid back type of person, not really a dress up
yeah,
type of person. So you
yeah,
kind of do that anyway.
yeah. I
Do
kind of,
okay,
I
so let me ask all y'all this. Do you guys voice that do you guys um voice that you don't like it? You're like, I'm just doing it because you like it, you know what I'm saying? Or you just go with it.
I'm gonna tell you because I need you to understand that I'm compromising. So you better compromise the next time you don't like something. We have to understand each other because if you don't know, you gonna think that I really enjoyed it. And you don't keep it. What if I fake like I like Madden? Now every Saturday, that's what you want me to do? Same time? No, I'm only doing this because I liked you. Now you gonna
Yeah.
make me unlike you if you keep making me do this. Seriously.
I mean, I'm gonna say this for the record. It seems like Money would just be putting on this show like she's not a problem at all in the relationship. Like
Not the
she
problem.
said she don't like to
You
argue.
people are the
I mean,
problem.
you people, what is
You
it?
people.
God damn.
I'm just saying. I mean, you saying you a compromise, you'll do this and you'll do that and
Yep.
She's a
anything.
liar.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
So
She's combative, very.
What?
Um,
What?
but people who can't stand each other make the best sex partners.
What? And this, I don't understand. You want to get it right?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
No.
so
No.
so let me ask you this. What if the change was I need you to have a bigger sex drive and you didn't necessarily have that drive? Would you change? Would you try to step up to the plate? Or you'll be like, that's just not me. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not like that because I don't want to like I don't know, get too used to it, or I don't want to. It's just not me. Like, would you?
That's a tough one because actually I'm like that, and so it's like if I can have somebody that I'm into, and like after 2 or 3 days, I'm like I need a break from you for a while. So that's where I think coming to a relationship, you all have to kind of vet one another for a period of time to kind of understand that if if this is what it's going to be like long term for us, and you have to,
Right.
that's why I say you have to customize a woman to you, so i mean it's typically the man who wants to have like sex most of the time or whatever, and
Hmm.
then the woman that's like, but
Yeah.
in my case, oftentimes it's been me, because I
Yeah.
have, other interests, besides, like, I get into working out,
Yeah.
when I'm focused on something like my side business and things like that or
Yeah.
whatever. It's
Yeah.
like, and again, I'm a person that's like, you could be you could be my ideal drop dead gorgeous
Yeah.
woman, and like
Yeah.
I just need a break from you after a
Yeah.
while. So
Yeah. D
I don't know.
Stone, what it is for you in
Hey,
that scenario?
I ain't got that issue, man. I'm good, man. Hey, it's ready to go whenever. It don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It depends though. It depends. If I'm trying to, get down with it throughout the day, and she wanna, get at me 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Nah, I'm tired. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So what
most of the
if
time, go ahead.
what? But so vice versa then. So what if she not, you know, once a month, that's all she want to do. Would
Oh
you
hell no.
would you
Oh,
would
she
you
got to go.
come back?
Yeah. I would say she probably got to go. And like I
Yeah.
said, I ain't
Oh,
got that
Hell no.
issue. We good over here, man. We
oh
good over here.
gosh.
That's a deal
So
breaker.
That's a
that's a
deal
Deal
that's a
breaker.
breaker.
deal. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, why do you say it's a deal breaker?
Okay. I let's flip it. I come home one day. You know what, baby? I don't want to pay bills no more. Man, fuck it.
Why are
You
we
know,
comparing bills to
But
sex as if it's a
so
it's
necessity?
so let me ask you this
because
though.
you know that would be a deal breaker for you if that was the case. So it's like
But bills are a necessity. You have to pay those. You don't have to have sex.
It's a necessity for a man.
you having sex
Having
with me
sex.
is a necessity. You don't have a
So
choice in that
that
matter.
brings up to my next thing, right? What if eh, something, and I think it's actually a really, really good exercise to do, like when you're about to get married. You need to sit down and write down the first 5 things that's on your, like, priority wise, right? What's my number one? What's my number two? What's my number three? What's my number four? Number five, in importance of what I want in a relationship, right? When you write it down and y'all share you guys priority list, you know, and it might, I'm just saying, like, sex may not be on the same priority. Like, for a man, it may be number one. For you, it may be number five. How do y'all compromise that?
She does what I want. I'm not gonna write down anything. The list is whatever I say at the time. I ain't write down
Money,
no
what you say
damn list
about?
for her. Like it's whatever I say. Because look, because you want the relationship, right? And if you
Yeah.
don't, I'll see you on Wednesday.
I
One day a
mean,
week, huh?
I am, and it's a shame that I'm shocked every time he talks. It is a shame that I am surprised every time he says something outrageous. It is. I should be anticipating. My guard be down, but I'm gonna keep
That,
it
that,
up now.
that don't mean I love you any less. It's just that I
Yeah.
understand that for the strength of our relationship, that we have to have boundaries, and for you and me, that might be the boundaries is I have to deal with you in doses. We
Yeah.
can only be together on Wednesday, but on that Wednesday you get the red carpet treatment, and then
Yeah.
I kiss you goodnight, and we'll see you again, baby. See you on Wednesday. So,
Right. Right. So, so, money. How would you address that situation? if
Like,
if things on your priority list with your significant other is like a drastic difference, like his number one is your number five, or your number well, no, let's switch it. Your number one is his number five.
okay, so I'm gonna go based off previous experience and the new
Okay.
me, right? The
Okay.
old me, we gonna fight about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm my way or the highway kind of thing. Like I am not. If it's something that major, you know what I'm saying? Like so, say if I put priorities as like money or something like that, bills, stuff like you know what I mean, family or whatever the case may be, and that's on the lower part. Like I'm going to that in the long run. I feel like it's gonna be an argument regardless. So you might as well hash it out now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But now I'm like, okay, I'll probably try to talk through it. I don't want to argue with you. That's the thing this month. I'm not arguing with nobody. I am just we're gonna talk about it and we just gonna move forward from there. And hopefully if that's the case, then I mean I feel like
Exactly.
I'm not gonna after we
Is this
talk
a
about it
dream?
and nothing no. after we talk about it, hopefully we come to a resolution because I ain't gonna argue about it no more and then we're just gonna be done with it. We're gonna have to move forward. We'll go separate ways. I
When
guess
when
that's
did this
what it is.
new you come about? Yesterday?
Exactly.
Like in this last 7 days, like since we talked, like what is this new you? What do you mean?
I don't because I feel like it's
You got
not
an
gonna
epiphany or
change
something? You
anything.
said what?
It's not gonna I'm learning it's not gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like me telling somebody to change their ways, it's just not gonna change anything. Maybe I can change mine, but I don't see it happening. So
Or the two of you can make a deal.
what deal?
Because look, I want you and you want me, but it's clear
What?
that when we get together, if we stay together too long, it's toxic. So that's why we say we'll make
You're
Wednesday our day.
that's something that you should have said you weren't gonna compromise, your toxic traits. You are
But
not
you know
gonna
what
change
though?
those.
But I can
But you know
tone
what?
it down for one day.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, it sounds crazy, but you can agree it kind of makes
It
sense.
works.
It's like when we be around each other so much, then that's when stuff kind of go left. So let's limit our time together.
So what would be the I don't get it. Like I can understand you not because I can do long distance relationships, right? And we don't
Mm-hmm.
have to be around each other. I'm cool with that. Like, but at some point, I would feel like the relationship is going to get where like you're going to see each other more often. You know what I mean? Like that's what what if you have kids? Like you're gonna gradually move into that, you know? Like you're not going to just be like, okay, well I'm gonna see you and the baby on Wednesday, Thursday now. Like, and I'm not gonna be toxic on those 2 days. It don't make sense.
No, what we'll do is we'll move you here, and we'll get you a place next door. And so that way you and the baby can be next door, and that way if that way we'll be close to one another, or somewhere within town to where we can get to each other in a quick fashion.
Okay.
Because the alternative is that we have a child together and it's like we can't get along and then we separate and then it's like we both have visitation rights. You'll probably keep the child the primary part
I
of the
got
time and then I get the child on weekends or whatever it is. But
okay.
but I'm not having no more children, so you're not gonna have that problem.
Okay.
But
D-Stone,
what
are you a praying man? Do you go to church?
Yeah, I
actually,
go to church.
Please
I go
pray.
to church every now and then.
Please pray very, very hard for this man because I know you just are your mind gotta be like, I can't believe he just said that. Like,
No, I
but
mean,
this is
everybody
crazy.
got their own opinion, so teach his own. But
I'm glad you don't.
Everybody has their own truth. Live in your
for sure.
own truth.
Okay, but money. Answer me this: which one do you think is better, being alone or having somebody one day a week? Somebody that you like one day a week. That one day is amazing. Or being alone the whole week.
I can go to the movies by myself. I go out to eat by myself. I be chilling.
Or you can go with me and
No.
I'll set the date. I'll come pick you up. I'll pay for everything, and it's like, and you'll enjoy your time with me, and then we'll do it again next Wednesday. You mean to tell me you would pass it up to do it by yourself? I mean, for what? It doesn't make sense.
Because you're toxic.
But I'm not on Wednesday.
You're oozing toxicity. Like it is come. No, you're
He's
toxic.
saying he's a perfect gentleman on Wednesday. Anything and everything that you can desire, he'll give it
What
to
if
you
I get a
on Monday.
flat on Friday? Where is he?
Okay.
Don't call him.
He's toxic.
No, call. Actually, she can call me.
Yeah,
Because see, if I'm dating you consistently, say our day is Wednesday or whatever, there are some benefits to dating me, and we
Yeah.
seeing each other on a consistent basis. So I'm
Right.
not just saying that Wednesday's the day we're gonna see each other, but like say every other day we might chat with each other for a few minutes or whatever. And if you have an issue on Friday, you can call me because you've earned that benefit. See, because because you fucking me, you earned some benefits.
We just went from you. This escalated because you were just talking about going out to eat. You ain't say nothing about that. Like now,
Now clear.
because-
Well, wait. Hold on a minute now. Now, clearly, you don't think that you getting all this and you ain't got to do nothing.
for free.
What makes you
For the
think
free.
that you can just get all of that for nothing? Do you
Because
not have to do nothing?
nothing, not a thing. Wink, smile,
Man, come
give
on
you
now,
a
that's
hug, pat on the
unrealistic.
back.
Unrealistic.
It's
It's
unrealistic.
called
Come on now.
sugar. It's called sugar daddies. That's what it's called.
Okay, but sugar dads get booty for pay.
No, they don't. Not all of them. You got to catch up with the time.
See, I'm seeing.
That's
I'm
like
seeing a whole other
OnlyFans.
side of you
Look
now.
at OnlyFans.
You see a whole nother side of it.
Yeah, see, I thought we was on the same.
I thought she
on
was
the
getting
same
better
page here.
every
Yeah.
week, you know.
Look at the OnlyFans stuff. People make millions off just nothing.
But what I'm saying is we making a deal, and it's like
I'm not making a deal with the devil. Stop talking about this deal. I'm not making no deal. Cut this no deal.
Now, why you showing out in front of company? Damn well, you know how we get down. Stop playing.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. That's what I'm saying.
D-Stone.
D-Stone, please pray.
So let me ask this last question, man, of the hour. Last question of the hour. If what would be a deal breaker for you, that something that you wanted to change about your significant other, and you don't have to talk about something in real life, right? But just, I don't want to get him in trouble. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I ain't got no
So-
strikes yet. I ain't trying to get one.
Yeah, no, right, exactly.
Keep
I'm
hanging
talking
around me.
in general.
Whatever he say, she gonna be so.
I know, right? So
For sure.
yeah,
For sure.
but I'm just saying, what could be, and it's something y'all probably already talked about. Honestly, what is a deal breaker for you that your significant other, if she didn't want to change, what would be a deal breaker?
I would say cleanliness.
Okay,
Like, yeah, I can't deal with the dirty, you know what I'm saying, the dirty lady. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. So that just ain't gonna go down.
Yeah.
You know?
So
That'll be a deal breaker for sure.
That'll be a deal breaker.
Yeah.
So if she was just, so what if she was clean body wise, but she was just messy? Her living space was just crazy.
I can't do it. It may be because how my mom probably kept the house clean most of the time. We had chores every Saturday, so the house was clean. So
let me ask you this though.
That's
so let me ask you this. Since that's a very, very, very good thing. So what if, because your mom, how you grew up, and you like cleanliness, what if she say, "Hey, I don't clean. Like I'm good at anything else, but I don't clean." Would you take the road to clean just because you want to make it work, or you be like, nah, like my mama cleaned the house. That's how I grew up. That was the tradition. I want my woman to clean the house. Which one?
If she ain't doing nothing, she getting cut off completely. So
no cleaning at all, but she do everything else. She cook, but she just don't clean. She don't wash no dishes. She don't clean no. She don't vacuum. She don't Windex. She don't do nothing.
She can do everything in the world good, I ain't doing it. It's over with. I can't do it. No, but see, the thing is how we do it. I'm able to compromise. I'm fine with it. You know, we can set aside. I do the kitchen. She do the bedroom and the living room.
But she ain't
You know what I'm
compromising.
saying?
You not listening. She don't want to clean. Like she saying she
No,
don't.
I'm saying
clean.
if she don't compromise, I'm cutting off. Yeah, that's all it is. It's over with. Nah, it got to be some form of compromise going on. And if
Yeah.
somebody can't compromise just a little bit, nah, it ain't going down like that.
Joel, what you think, man?
I don't think it has to be. That's I'm always a proponent of making deals. It's like it doesn't have to be like because most of the women I date, they live like pigs. If you look at their car and you look at
Dang.
their rooms and stuff like that, they have junk and stuff everywhere. They just like that. So for me, it's like you don't have to be, you know, if you like a junky space, that's fine. But you live in your junky space and I live in mine because my space is clean. It's like, in fact, I've had women that come here that was like they say that they felt like they couldn't live up to my standards, you know, and it's like, sure you can. You just can't live here. You just live in your space and I live in mine. I mean, I'm a fan of making. I don't understand why this is such a difficult concept for money to get with.
Money? Why have you?
We're different people. So you
Yeah.
it's fine. You can be in your space and I can be in mine, and we can do our own things. And then on Wednesday we come together and we do our thing together.
Right.
That's all.
Right. So money.
What's the question again? I
Yeah.
done forgot because he threw me off. He keeps throwing me off.
If your significant other is to say, like I say, is one thing that you couldn't, you know, you couldn't live without, and they're saying no, that they're not going to do it. Like they're not compromising. Like they're not going to do it. Would you say it's just? I'm just gonna you okay? Let's just use cleaning. They just say, you know, you want your place tidy, and he say, well, no, let's switch it. Let's switch it. Let's say he say, yo, I'm not taking out the trash, yo. Like I ain't never took out the trash. When I was a kid, they didn't make me take out the trash.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, he like, you know, serve you from hand to foot. Everything is right, but he just don't take out the trash. He say he just don't. He ain't no trash man. He ain't doing it.
I mean, it's so many things that make me want to cut you off, but that would be one. I can give you that one. It's so many. So many I can think of. I don't know what to say. But that will be one. I don't touch the trash. I don't take out. I will put the.
So that'll be a deal breaker.
If it's something like first of all, I don't do nature, right? And if I walk out there and I see a raccoon, I am upset. And this is your fault because if you would have taken the trash out.
But he's the perfect guy.
Okay, he'd be perfect for the next person. Because I'm not taking no trash out. I'm not taking the trash out. I honestly don't even like touching dishes like when they got food on it. So I'm not like left. You know how people just don't rinse their plate off? Like I'll leave the dish there or put it in the dishwasher. I can't touch it. It's nasty. It's nasty to me.
So you don't wash dishes.
I do wash dishes. I just don't like touching stuff. My hands cannot touch certain things. I get creeped out. Like I need gloves. Like it's so nasty. That's it's nasty. Mm-mm.
Oh man, that is so hilarious. Yo, our time is up, man. This was a pretty interesting conversation, man. It actually brought out some dope stuff, man. And I do want to give a shout out again, man, for our guest D Stone, baby. Let's give him a big round of applause, man, for this joint, man. I gotta give him one for the joint. Don't forget to follow D Stone, man. He's a YouTuber, man. D Stone Vlogs. Don't forget that, man. Let's go and follow him, dog.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all, man.
Your prayer list has gotten longer too, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, I add him to it, man. If he need it,
I love you, baby.
He don't need it though. He probably don't need it though.
Did he just play the music?
We out, y'all. We out.